Hello, friends. Life is like a swift whirlwind, and sometimes we forget to pause and enjoy the moment and the amazing things that happen to us. So many astounding and amusing events happen every day in this vast and incredible world. But unfortunately, they often slip away from our attention in the hustle and bustle of everyday life. But we won't let them vanish into oblivion. In today's video, we've prepared for you a selection of some remarkable moments that have luckily been caught on camera. The Japanese are known for their discipline, and here's an example of an unusual manifestation of this quality. Who would have thought that simple walking could captivate the audience so much? Observing what's happening here is a true pleasure. The glistening snow on the mountains and the person who has mastered the beautiful winter sport and is conquering the slopes. It seems that someone was welcomed into this group of men. This flamingo decided to introduce itself, but ended up facing deception and disappointment. I wonder if he thought that the sole of his shoe could be slippery, or if he checked how well his shoelaces were tied before deciding to do this. This group of goats crossing the river over the stones does it so skillfully that it seems that they've done it before. This cat is well aware that it has at least a few spare lives. This kind of experience makes some people feel like mythical mermaids. Others simply immerse themselves in the vastness and mystery of the ocean, while some come to the conclusion that this kind of activity isn't for them. Even such a huge bouquet couldn't persuade her to give a positive answer. We've all heard news reports of suspension bridges collapsing when trucks drive on them. That's why this mountain bridge seems like a true engineering marvel. These shots aren't for people with a fear of heights. One can only imagine the adrenaline rush the hero of this video must be experiencing. Why bother fixing the excavator's heating system when you can find other ways to warm up? Sometimes when you find yourself in the right place at the right time, destiny can give you a real gift. These guys have remarkable control of their bodies and impressive acrobatic skills. Thunderstorms and lightning aren't rare during the warm season. However, such a stormy sky takes your breath away and sends chills down your spine. This young man either has highly developed intuition or superhuman abilities, or a special connection with natural phenomena. Towing multiple vehicles at once is, of course, prohibited, but the way they managed this trip is impressive. Do you know what a feast of sea cucumbers looks like? They feed on plankton, filtering water through their oral apparatus. Some species even use their tentacles to catch organic remnants in the water. It seems that she'll have to endure the inconvenience of untangling her hair and redoing her hairstyle. Tourists often approach him with questions about boat rentals. A boat ride becomes even more thrilling on this boat. It's nice to take your mind off work during your lunch break. This is something that will definitely shift your attention. This woman isn't only strong, but also incredibly flexible. Getting into physical form takes persistent effort and hours of workouts. Looking at these shots in the summer heat makes you instantly feel a gust of icy wind. At first glance, it's not entirely clear that it's just a kite. The fiery phoenix stands out beautifully against the night sky. A master from Russia creates incredible miniatures, and this coin is one of his most famous works. You can use the sword to find the Holy Grail on it. The eruption of this volcano looks as if giant sea waves were engulfing the land. I'm sure those who were nearby to witness it found it very unsettling. Interestingly, this guy isn't even Spider-Man. We often underestimate the importance and danger of certain professions. A silky veil covered everything for many kilometers around. It looks stunning. However, you shouldn't forget that this is a web studded with millions of spiders. We've all heard stories about ball lightning. It's a glowing fireball floating through the air that supposedly can exist for quite some time and change direction unexpectedly. Soap bubble shows are usually a hit at children's parties. Previously, such technologies were only encountered in comics, science fiction books, and movies, but soon anyone will be able to feel like Iron Man. A loosely closed door on a garbage truck led to the municipal services unexpectedly having to clean up the road. A large eagle is capable of lifting and carrying away a small child. Fortunately, a child is usually too heavy for the bird, so even if it lifts the kid a few meters, it eventually lets go of the prey. His experience and skills allow him to create furniture of any complexity, as well as make such anti-stress items. The question of the existence of mermaids has always intrigued people. Debates continue to this day, as occasional eyewitness accounts or evidence of encounters with them emerge. Usually, there are logical refutations, but there are stories that remain shrouded in mystery. It's important to note that this video is authentic. Some claim that such a phenomenon is possible after lightning strikes a tree. Also, fire can occur inside the trunk due to peat fires. This guy learned to cleverly bypass the laws of physics, which made him remarkably accurate. He has reached an entirely new level in the use of camouflage. From a distance, it seems that the plumage of this golden pheasant consists of numerous bright feathers that resembles cigarette butts. Don't you think that the only thing missing here is the illumination of the hoop itself? When you purchase such a chandelier, trust that all eyes will be drawn to it. Friends, that's all for today. Like the video, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.